in the fight in the final 10 games of the season, covering the next 2.5 weeks, there's not much difference between the 7th place team in the West and the 12th place team in the West. In fact, you got 6 teams, John, separated by 2 games in the standings, fighting to get in to those final spots. Lakers do not want to be in the play-in game. If they finish 7th, 8th, 9th, or 10th, they have to play a 1-game series in. If they win that, they play a second play-in game. They're trying to get as high as they can as 6. But you got LeBron James, who's out still, and he's just started physical activity. He's got tendon damage in his foot. He just continues to have these physical woes. Anthony Davis is playing like a man possessed. He should, for the amount of money that he's making. The unique thing is they've kind of uncovered a third wheel. This is Austin Reeves, and they put him in the starting lineup. He had 35 points the other night coming off the bench. Now they made him a starter. He got 18 more in his second start, and he's become really reliable with the ball in his hand, either making the right pass or making the right shot. And they've still got D'Angelo Russell, whom they got at the trade deadline. But it's still a struggle because you just never know night to night whether they have enough firepower to continue to win. They got to win. The thing that helps them is they're playing a much weaker schedule. The Clippers situation, they're sitting there 6th or 7th, but they're hurt. Paul George, sprained knee, out the rest of the regular season. Nobody knows whether he's going to be able to play in 3 weeks. And the whole team changes if he's not there. There's so much on the shoulders of Kawhi Leonard. Big disappointment. Russell Westbrook, square peg round hole, doesn't seem to fit what the Clippers are running. And they thought maybe he would fit what they're running. Has not happened. So the Lakers are scrambling, trying to climb up the ladder to avoid the play-in game. The Clippers are hurting again, trying to hold on to where they are on that 6th rung and not drop into having to be involved in the play-in games. Thoughts?
Yeah, it's interesting too, because, the Lakers, with all of their history, have been so dominant, and now they're in this struggle. Are they going to get the team together? It seems like, Jeanie Buss's strategy is not working. I'm curious to see what they end up doing next year, besides the fact of what happens now. But the Clippers, I just go back to the franchise has been cursed for so long. And when they signed Kawhi and Paul George and you had Steve Ballard there, at the press conference cheering everybody on, it looked like a bright future. But you can't get both these guys on the court for any extended period of time. I mean, the Clippers, are they doomed?
Cursed. My goodness. And we're just not talking about the Kawhi PG situation. Track back before that, when they put that consortium roster together of Blake Griffin and Chris Paul, and what happened? Injuries. Just broke down. So it's not a good situation.